What's going on, everyone? It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's wrestling report, we have many stories to discuss, starting with Kevin Patrick lands big hosting job following WWE departure. Backstage news on the return of AEW star. Dustin Rhodes pulls back on retirement plans, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the news. The ratings are in for AEW Dynamite. The show drew 811,000 viewers, up from the 805,000 viewers the show drew last week. In the 18 to 49 demographic, the show did a .30 rating, up from the .28 last week. Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics reported the news. These are solid ratings for a show that aired on Valentine's Day. AEW and Tony Khan are bringing back a familiar name to the promotion. News broke on Wednesday that QT Marshall, who departed the company in December after being adamant that he wanted to wrestle rather than just be behind the scenes in the front office and as a trainer, is returning to the promotion in a similar role that he had before he left. Marshall is returning as Vice President of Creative and Talent. He is not planned to return as an in-ring talent, and he has yet to start back. It's interesting to note that Marshall can wrestle outside of AEW. While speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer discussed QT's role with AEW in addition to Rocky Romero's role behind the scenes in talent development. I don't know if he's back yet, but he's going to be starting back. QT's role and Rocky's role is going to be talent development. So, trying to essentially train wrestlers and work with younger talent, and also an international liaison with New Japan and CMLL. And QT is going to be, his key role is going to be talent development as well, trainer and everything like that. He left on December 31st, right? And Tony Khan said if he wants to come back, the door is open. And I guess he wanted to come back. I know that the idea was he wanted to make it as a main event wrestler, and he worked a bunch of indies, but he can still work the indies. So he's coming back for that job, so starting soon. Dustin Rhodes recently appeared on Sports Guys Talking Wrestling while doing the media rounds in Texas to promote AEW. Rhodes was asked when he thinks he will retire from the ring. The older I get, the harder it gets, but the thing about me is my work ethic. I work hard, and every time that red light is on, I try to do my very best, and so far, being here for the 5 years here in my 50s, I'm doing amazing. I've not had one bad match, and it's been pretty cool to think back of all the good matches I've had here in AEW, and I've wrestled everybody. It's unbelievable, but it has been on my mind. Dustin recalled how he said he'd be done within a year, but added that his feelings have changed about that. He said, "Last year, I said I have one more year left, and I'm going past that. I don't want to say that again because you never say never, but I see myself 2 to 4 more years if my legs allow me to. If Tony Khan is gracious enough to keep me around and keep me on television, that's great. Whatever I can do to help. But I love producing too. That's also what I can fall back on. So there's a lot of good things going on here. I got a lot. I take it one day at a time and one show at a time, whatever Tony gives me. I'll go out there and blow it out of the park and have some fun, and I'll be sore for a week and a half after." More details continue to come out regarding TNA Wrestling announcing that Scott D'Amore is out as TNA president as Anthony Cione has replaced him, leaving talent upset with management. The former exec was widely liked in the promotion. D'Amore had a dispute with management before his release, and since Lynn Asper, the head of Anthem, had the final say, it was D'Amore who was going. The word going around is that at some point in recent weeks, he went to Anthem with an offer to buy TNA outright with the backing of a major banking institution. However, it was rejected as Anthem is fully prepared to keep moving forward with the promotion. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select reported that the wheels were in motion for D'Amore's termination a month prior. D'Amore adamantly did not want to leave TNA, though Anthem has stated that they wish to present it as a mutual departure. D'Amore didn't want to refer to it as that, but company executives felt the wording was in D'Amore's best interest. D'Amore made the offer to buy TNA before his termination was made public. WWE made several changes to the WrestleMania 40 card, including plans involving Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. At the recent WrestleMania 40 press conference, Cody Rhodes announced he would challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal title at WrestleMania 40, a change from expectation as it was widely believed WWE would announce The Rock versus Reigns at the event instead. WWE has since teased the idea of having The Rock team with Reigns against Rhodes and World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Speculation has been that WWE could do the tag team match on night 1 with night 2 featuring Rhodes versus Reigns, although that has not been confirmed. The Rock was receiving a lot of backlash among fans following the news on SmackDown that Rhodes wouldn't be getting to finish his story with Reigns. This was when the pivot happened from a booking standpoint. In the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that Rock was said to have quickly changed his pitch for the match with Reigns because of the backlash and wanted to go heel, as he felt the booing can be explained as him playing heel wrestler, and he's even said he is very happy to do that. It didn't take Kevin Patrick, real name Kevin Egan, long to get employment after the WWE had released him. Patrick was let go last month, a change to the WWE announce team. Patrick previously replaced Jimmy Smith as the lead announcer of WWERAW a few years ago. WWE had high hopes for Patrick to the point where WWE changed up the announce teams last August by putting Michael Cole with him, as they believed his working alongside Cole would contribute to his growth as a broadcaster. WWE later changed plans for the SmackDown announce team in early January once Cole was removed from SmackDown and just focused on Raw to give Patrick a shot to prove himself, but was later removed from the role and released. Patrick joined the company in March 2021, where he worked as a backstage correspondent for Monday Night Raw, as a play-by-play commentator for WWE Main Event, and as the host of Raw Talk. Major League Soccer announced in a press release that Patrick will be joining Major League Soccer Season Pass on Apple TV, where Patrick will be hosting Major League Soccer 360, which is certainly a lucrative job. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to express your opinion below. Be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one.
I started with nothing and came out a king. Yeah. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.